Dave, I've got a question for you. How long have you lived in Collier County, and how is the amount of time you lived here relevant to the election?
Well, first off, I was born and raised in South Florida, born and raised in Miami, so I'm a native South Floridian. I love it here in Collier County. I've lived here for over 5 years, bought my home here in 2017, so I'm very familiar with the area.
And does the amount of time that you've lived here really affect the job that you'll do?
No, and one of my opponents is using that as a disqualification on my part of why I shouldn't be supervisor of elections, which is crazy. I'm very well qualified for the job, and the fact that he's using that against me in this race just shows that he can't come at me on the actual issues of why he would be a better supervisor than me.
So some of the issues we've already covered, which is, voter their election integrity and the systems of voting. But what about the day-to-day running of the office? Can you speak to maybe what in your past qualifies you to, run the administrative aspect of the job?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the private sector my entire career. Nothing wrong with being a government official. In fact, one of my opponents was in the military and law enforcement. Love those guys. But I took a very small company as a founder, entrepreneur company. We grew it into a multi-billion-dollar public company with thousands of employees. So I certainly know how to administer large numbers of people. I just did it in the private sector, and my opponents have done it in the public sector. So it's a misnomer that I lack administrative experience.
All right, great. Thank you.